as you can see, my tomatoes are in bloom, and what I'm doing is kinda helping the blooms to get pollinated. This is a little insurance just by using your electric toothbrush. Oops. And you don't necessarily have to use electric toothbrush. I just happen to have it. You could easily kind of just hold the stem and give it a gentle but firm shake, okay? And that will help pollinate your tomato blooms. Oh, pardon me, I'm not even showing you. I'm looking through, not looking through the lens. Okay, where are you? Okay. I am wearing a very dark glasses because of my cataract surgery, and I'm being careful with what I do. This is something very easy. It doesn't require for me to bend or pick up anything heavy. All I'm doing is putting this electric toothbrush on the blooms to kind of help pollinate my tomato blooms. Let me show you this one. Tomato, as you can see. There are some tomatoes here. As you can see right there, right here. And there's a tomato right there as well. Right here. Okay, I saw something. Okay, here's a nice clump of tomatoes there, right there, where my hand is at. As you can see, there's some more of it. This here has already been pollinated. Let me pull that up. Okay, so tomatoes are pretty much putting out some fruits, and lots of bloom are coming out. And at this point, I'm very careful, because I noticed that some of the suckers that I pulled out have blooms in them. See to it that it doesn't have clumps of buds that would have been blooms in them, or buds, because as you can see, they're developing fruits and lots of flowers are coming out. And here's another sucker here. If you take very good look at it, you will notice that there are some very tiny buds that will soon turn into flowers. And if you pull that, you just lost your potential tomato harvest right there. Here are the things that I could share with you. How are my tomatoes doing? And if you look, good amount of fruits already showing there, clusters of fruits. Let me go to this angle here. There, as you can see, if you look in there, good amount of tomatoes. Clusters and clusters of tomatoes. Okay. And I gotta show you one of my friend. There she is, or he is. Very comfy. Oops. Come on, camera. Focus well. Well, you see that frog there? Nice and comfortable. And I really welcome that creature because you know what he does, or it does, you know, feeds on the bugs, which minimize the problem. And down there, as you can see, another pumpkin. Pretty much all of my tomatoes are bearing fruit. Slowly but surely, they're developing some good ones, some not too good ones, but tomatoes nonetheless are developing on each plant. Look at that. There are good clusters of Roma tomatoes there. And let me bring that closer. That as well. Tomato. There are clusters of tomato in there. I don't think I have to go so much closer, but with my limp, my movements are so limited lately. I'll just stay here nearby where I can still show you some of my tomatoes that are bearing fruits. And you can see all these tomatoes, clusters of tomatoes. And I have so much problem with bugs because, as you know, I don't spray anything on my plant. If I could help it, I'm not even using the diatomaceous earth, which I do have a nice food grade diatomaceous earth, which I used to get rid of a lot of bugs, but I haven't been using it. I'm having problem with bugs now, but so far we've been trying to go about it diligently. My husband picks them, I snip them. We're trying our best to get rid of whatever bugs, destructive bugs that we find in the plants by just hand picking them. And of course I don't hand pick bugs. I snip them. And if you're wondering what's in that plastic bag right there, that's a big well, what it seems to me like Cherokee purple, growing nice. And so far the biggest Cherokee purple I have growing in this garden, and I'm trying to protect it from the bugs, so I went ahead and enclosed it inside that garlic bag that you see there, because it's like a net. You should be able to breathe the wind, air circulation. You can have a real good air circulation through the nettings of that bag. And if it did rain, you can still have some good moisture and then dry again. So that's what I'm doing with that bag there. I'm protecting my Cherokee purple, which I hope makes it, and be able to show you and share with you what my favorite tomato looks like. There you go. I believe that's what that is right there. That's a very nice size of Cherokee purple right there. And in this area here is the same thing. Okay, as you can see, this tomato here is putting out lots of fruit as well.